Hello and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I have got the track down, and this will be part 2 of the video series of me building the small shelf layout. So I've painted everything's all dry, the paint's all dry, which is really good, and I've got the flex track laid down and these two switches here. So I plan on having a road which goes right here across and that leads into the blue backdrop. And then I'll probably add like some grass and like a few trees and people on these hills here. And then right here will probably be like a gravel road for like the people to go in maintenance, yeah. And I'll probably get to gluing this track down first, so I'll be back when this is glued down. Okay, so as you can see, I just glued down the track. Once again, I'm using the Gorilla Glue. It's just basic wood glue, and this works really well. So I glued down all the tracks here. I'm weighing them down with these dumbbells here, just to make sure the glue is fully adhesive and it sticks to everything. And I'll probably just move this here. And then I've also hooked up this Bachmann controller for now. It's not going to be there when the layout is done. It's going to be right up against the side here, but I'll add like a fascia board or something like that. And I've got my Dash 9 here, which I just used to test the track. Everything works, which is really great. But I'm not going to use this locomotive. I'm probably going to use my Santa Fe Proto 2000 SD45, just because that thing will look a bit better on yard jobs. And yeah, I'll wait for this glue to dry, and I'll come back with the ballast once all of this is dry.
Later that same evening.
So I did quite a bit of work off of camera, as you can tell from the last scene. It was all just brown paint, and now the scene's really coming to life. So you can see here the glue is still a bit wet. I just put this grass on, it'll dry clear. So it looks pretty plain right now because it's flat here, and the back there's gonna be like some there's gonna be a hilltop of trees, and then I might put like an antique rusted truck in that corner there, and then there'll be like some trees in the front right here, and then I have an idea for a broken down vehicle here with this figurine, and then right here are some trees again, and then like I might put a small shed, like a yard shed back here. And you can see that all the ballast is on. I haven't sprayed this down with glue yet. I'm pretty satisfied with it. It looks pretty cool. And then back here there's a gravel road which comes around and leads to these two people here, which are currently rail fanning. So you got one guy here sleeping in the back of his pickup, and then you got this guy here with the camera taking photos of the train. These are both Matchbox vehicles. I have like a crazy amount of Hot Wheels upstairs, so I brought them down. And then I've got a few small trucks with a few freight cars in it. I'm currently adding weight to this Chesapeake and Ohio black hopper car. I've got 2 weights right here. They're like 14 grams. Not too much, but it makes a difference. And then right here, this is probably my favorite part of the layout here, is this roadway. So if you're wondering how I made this road, I use this road play tape, but it's got these like black markings here. So what I did, I just covered it up with black pastel. So there used to be one in the corner there. You can barely see it now. And I laid it down. I still gotta glue this part here just because it's peeling off a bit. And then if you're wondering how I got it to fit flush and go over really nicely, I took 2 pieces of PLA plastic and cut a ramp that goes up from here, so it goes straight up on both sides. And in the center, I cut a piece of PLA plastic. I spray painted like a dark gray, and then used a bit of pastel and weathered it. And you can also see that I added some tire marks here. I just used pastel and just brushed it over a bit. And as you can see, the freight car rolls over it perfectly. This is just my hooker tanker car. And I've also made these small railroad posters out of some extra wood pieces that I had. They're just like wood chips. Pretty neat, pretty simple. And I've got this car right here, which has the ability to open its hood like that. So I'm thinking of having a scene here where the car is driven off and this figurine here is right there trying to repair his car. It'll look pretty interesting. And then this truck here, I've just modified it. There used to be like a clear grid here. I just put this piece of PLA plastic on, and I'm gonna put a 20-foot container on it. Just makes it look a bit more interesting. And yeah, so this is really all that I have to do right now. I don't have any trees yet. I'll have to go buy them from the train store. So yeah, this is part 2. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in part 3. Bye.